you guys doing? I'm Matthew Ojeda.
And Posita.
And this is Game Raiders, where we talk about weekly updates of gaming and technology.
Yep.
This week we're going to be talking about the BlackBerry Storm 2, the new Apple MacBook, the new Apple iMac, the new Apple Magic Mouse, the new Apple Mac Mini, which can be all compiled in one, and the new Microsoft Store.
And I'm going to be talking about Capcom versus Tatsunoko, Left 4 Dead 2, and Epic Mickey.
So let me start this little show on the road.
Yep.
The BlackBerry Storm 2 release is going to be released October 28th for the price of $280 for a 2-year contract, $350 for a 1-year contract, and $540 for a full retail. So that's if you want the phone, no contract, you have to pay $540 and then you get a $100 rebate back. What do you think about these pricings?
I think these prices are gay.
Gay? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't see from what just the picture, it makes me remind me of the old BlackBerry Storm.
It looks like it is the old BlackBerry phone.
Well, it says right here, it says introducing the BlackBerry Storm smartphone is powerful and impressive and out of the ordinary for sure. The BlackBerry Storm with the addition of Wi-Fi, more memory, enhanced SurePress technology, and supports of various new applications. The Storm 2 will include a 16GB memory SD card pre-installed. So I mean, you're gonna have an SD card already in of 16 gigabytes.
But still, I mean, like, that doesn't cover the fact that it's a new phone and it costs more.
Well, dude, it's not that much money. Cause my phone, I have an iPhone 3G. When I bought it, it cost me like $300.
Yeah, I know.
This is less for a 2-year contract, and I had to pay for a 2-year contract.
Still.
What I'm worried about is if it's going to be exactly like the old BlackBerry. Because if that touchscreen is like the old one, I would never recommend anybody to buy the phone. Ever.
Ever.
Ever. Ever. Ever. So this depends on what you think personally of the BlackBerry Storm. I'm just telling you guys that it's going to be launching October 28th for those prices, and you get a $100 rebate. Is it worth it? This is your personal preference. We don't like it. We think the touchscreen is not as good as other phones and as good as the Androids or the iPhones. So personally, we wouldn't buy it, and it looks exactly like the old one. So if you have the old one and you want to upgrade, go right ahead.
Recommend you getting this.
Yeah, we recommend you getting this if you're a BlackBerry Storm fanatic.
And I give this a C-.
I give this a piece of crap.
Alright, so moving along. I don't know what to talk about first. Oops. Alright, so I'm going to talk about Capcom versus Tatsunoko, or Tatsunoko, whatever you want to spell it. It's basically, you know, Capcom, you know, Mega Man, Ryu, Street Fighter. I forgot the rest.
I was about to say Sonic.
Anything that's from Capcom, basically, you know.
Except for Resident Evil.
I don't know. I don't know. And it basically, you know, the game basically takes, you know, the intro, which we'll show right now. And so as you see in the intro, you know, there's nothing much to see in the intro. The intro is pretty cool though, but the game is basically mainly about, you know, these two games fighting about. I'm not sure really what Tatsunoko is.
I have never heard of it.
But I think it's Japanese. I'm not sure.
It's gotta be Japanese because.
And they're basically a whole bunch of heroes, basically from that. I don't know if it's a show, but you know, maybe in the next episode I'll give you a hints up. So I mean, but this game's gonna be coming out for the Wii, and it's.
That's what I'm worried about. It's
up.
coming out for the Wii.
And the game looks really tight. The graphics, you know, they pushed them to the limits of the Wii. It looks really great. It seems like it has a lot of characters. The fighting is excellent, as I've seen. And yeah, it looks really great.
But it's coming out for the Wii. How are we gonna play?
You can't be.
I'm not optimistic or negative against the Wii, but the way you play video games on the Wii are horrible.
No, they're not.
Dude, what game is good on the Wii that's fighting other than Brawl? And Brawl's not even that good. Sorry to say. I like Brawl, but I prefer joystick to Brawl. Like the GameCube controller.
You can still use that, you idiot.
You think they're going to do that? Or they're going to do
that?
that?
No, Matthew, you can't.
You think they're going to do that? They're going to allow you to use the joystick and stuff like that?
Of course they're not.
They're not?
They are.
They are?
Yes.
So,
you're so dumb. You don't know about the Wii.
Cause the Wii
Why don't you
sucks.
just shut up? Just shut up. Shut up. You don't speak while I'm speaking, okay?
Fine. The
You-
Wii sucks. Just put it
No, no, he does not suck. So yeah, this game, you know, it's really cool, and as my friend here is gay about it, you know, he just doesn't like these type of games because he's gay.
What are you talking
but-
about? I love Marvel
Hey,
vs. Capcom.
You keep quiet. And so you know, if you really like Capcom vs Marvel, and if you have a Wii, which is totally cool to have, then you want to have this game. And moving on.
No Wii's. Okay. Next, Apple, which is better than PC. Hold for what? Okay. The new iMac has been released. It's a widescreen display now. It's running 16 by 9, you know, 16 by 9
Yeah.
widescreen. It's either a 27-inch or a 21.5 inch. I think that's a big leap. I think they should add a 24-inch in between, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to buy a 21-inch or then buy a 27-inch.
Yeah.
It's a big leap in price. But I like that the 21-inch can only go up to a quality of 1,900 and something by 1,080. 1,080,
Yeah.
you know? And then the new one, the 27-inch, you can go 2,560 by 1440. That's higher than 1080p HD. Shut that. That's higher than 1080p HD quality. That's sick. I haven't seen a monitor that can hit 1080 higher than 1080p, higher than 1080p.
I was shocked when I heard about this thing because it looks really tight.
It's introducing quad-core processors into
Yeah.
it now. It's gonna have quad-core. It's gonna have everything remade, and it looks really sick. Like, I'm gonna be showing images right now, and you're gonna be like, "Bowling."
Yeah.
It's sexy as hell. They made it a little bit slimmer. It's like you buy it, you put it down, you're good to go. You don't need to do anything. It's all in one, so you don't have a big tower. It's just a monitor, the keyboard, and the new mouse, which we're gonna be getting into in a little bit.
Oops.
So what do you think? What do you think personally?
I think it looks
Since
pretty
you're a
good.
PC owner, would you buy this?
Now, I'm really, you know, I'm not optimistic about anything, you know, I mean, like, it looks really cool, I mean, like, you know, I'm not a big Mac user, but, you know, like, you know, if I ever get my hand on a Mac, you know, then it'll be really great to, you know, own this thing. If you're a Mac, then, you know, if you're a guy who likes Mac, or, you know, you just like having Mac, then I would recommend you getting this.
Okay. Next is the Mac Magic Mouse. If you've ever seen the old Mac mouse, the one that's just a little circle in it and then it's the two buttons, like the old
Yes.
Mac mouse,
Yeah.
the Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, I've seen that
Well,
one.
this one's the Magic Mouse.
Magic Mouse. Talk about the Magic Mouse.
It's a multi-touch mouse, so it's basically an iPhone mouse,
So it works basically
like an iPhone mouse.
So
Like,
basically it works
to-
like
it's touch sensitive.
okay, so you just basically instead of clicking
You
it,
touch it.
you just touch it.
Yeah, and like to swipe pages, you grab the mouse and swipe on the mouse. To go like zoom in, you zoom in on the mouse.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
That's pimp, and it comes with all new iMacs. Every single iMac comes with the new mouse. The images are gonna be going by now. It looks sexy. Look at that.
I think it looks
It's
great.
thin as hell. It's long. It's wide for people that have big hands. It's gonna be really accessible to swipe with. I'm gonna be showing pictures of all the things you can do with it. You can do 3 fingers. You can do pinch and zoom. You can do pan. You can do everything. Rotate.
Now, as much as this thing looks really great, I think it might have problems. I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying it might because it's sensitive. It could be too sensitive or not too sensitive.
I wouldn't say to use this for Call of Duty or video games.
Now, for video games, I wouldn't use it,
Maybe
but
for
like
picture editing.
maybe
and
for
stuff like
picture
that.
editing, but like still, basically most humans usually keep their hands, you know, something like this. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm not sure how, but I keep my hand, you know, usually like this with two.
Yeah.
And like people usually just when they have the mouse, you know, they actually touch it, you know, so
Yeah, so you might accidental clicks and stuff
accidental clicks is an accidental touches, so you know what I mean, like
like that. Yeah.
for a video
You're like
game.
watching a movie and you just like, hey, pause.
For a video game,
Not,
I don't recommend this mouse.
Yeah.
It's really cool, I gotta say. It's awesome for
Oh,
like
hell yeah, to show off
for
first.
anything else besides video games. That's it.
And you want to know the price?
What's the price?
$80.
That's
pretty cheap because this Logitech mouse cost me $40, and it's like the standard Logitech mouse.
which actual Logitechs for.
Yeah, Logitechs get really expensive. If you want a good gaming mouse from Logitech, you're gonna have to spend like $100.
Yeah.
But I don't advise to use this for gaming. For gaming, I advise Razer, which is what my brother's got.
Yeah.
It's a 10,000p IP mouse.